Welcome back to the City of Gardens. We are today going to continue to expand the city. I'm quickly gonna pause the game to see where we left off last time. So last time we did incorporate a tram route that will go through the entire city. Furthermore, we already started to expand a little bit with our own grid. Like you can see from here on out that we started to build our own roads and people started moving in. We also terraformed around here a little bit, and we were planning to put down the campus area, which we are going to do in the next episode. Today's plan is just to take care of a couple of things and to see that we are ready to do another expansion, which is going to include buying the next square. But today we're just going to put some stuff down here and there so that our city is ready to grow. So I am going to run the game on a slow speed and start seeing what we can do. First, what I'd like to do is to expand or extend the tram line to the end of the line. So that will mean that I will put down another loop in the end here, which of course is going to get deleted as soon as we expand this road. But for now, we can just put down a turnaround loop here, and then we can grab this road and put it over here, and then put down a stop here. So the tram line will stop here and then also stop here. So the entire city has access to this tram route, which is great. The bus lines, I mean, we could use another bus line that kind of collects the people from this neighborhood and from this neighborhood, but we are going to expand a little bit further before we put it down. What we could also do, because we have some industrial demand, is to put down some more resource production here. And because we're in the second level of the forestry, we do have these sapling fields, which I think I am going to put down here. So let me choose the industrial road, come out here. How is the terrain here? Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Then provide some water and maybe put down 2 or 3 of those fields. Of course, we do need to expand our industrial zone a little bit because there's a lot of forest here. Let's just do that generously so we don't always have to adjust this terrain, or this district rather. So yeah, let's put down a couple of those fields. There we go. Did this... Yeah, they're almost perfectly efficient, I think. Probably should have checked that before I put it down. Yes, they're very efficient, also because we have the workers' barracks. So that will provide some working spaces and get rid of some of this demand. Then the next thing I want to do is to plan ahead how this will continue. We have a intersection here and an intersection here. So I'm thinking that we will come out to the other side, kind of use this space over there. Let me quickly clear off some of those trees. As I've said before, the gameplay is vanilla. That means everything I do, you can also do on your computer or on your console without any mods. I do have some mods installed just to make my life a little bit easier, like the forest brush, which I use to put down a forest, of course, but you can also use it to very quickly delete trees. So is there a junction or a traffic light? And there is, so we can deactivate this, and then let's see how we can come out of this. angle is a little bit awkward, but I think we're just going to come out and try. So also there's no way to have a 90-degree angle, but I think that's fine. And I think we are going to curve out right away and kind of have a roads that will loosely follow our main arterial. So we can connect up over here like this, and then we can branch off with some smaller roads and put down some more housing as soon as the demand develops. As you can see, we just hit $1 million or in-game currency, which is very good. So we don't really have to worry about money whatsoever. And then if we quickly look at the map, we do want to expand towards this direction, and probably after this piece of land here, slowly transition into high density, which means our highway should also kind of flow into this direction. So I'm also already going to expand the highway a little bit, just that we have an idea how this is going to look. So we are going to maybe come out by 6 and then flow in this direction, and then do the same thing here. Maybe try that again. Where's the road guideline? There it is. Although that does not really look right, so let's put in the effort to actually making this look right. I think that's it. Yes, lovely. And then of course we turn around and for the moment just connect this up. Very good. So now we have an idea of how this is going to look. It also defines the space for our industry on this side, and it defines the space here. And I think this will give us very nice zoning spaces for some houses. And also in between here, we can have a commercial zone, because we do have actually also quite some commercial demand. So let's see that we can provide some of this. So I'm thinking to have a sort of plaza inside of here, which maybe we can just follow the roads and have another parallel roads like this, and then just break the pattern with some connections like this. We're not going super detailed in this scenario, we're more about efficiency, so that's what we're going to do. Now, because we do need a lot of this green cities district, local and organic produce, we're going to make a big district, but of course, once again, I chose the wrong color or the wrong district. So we are going to do that again. That was a mouse slip. Of course, we're going to clean that up and then connect up those two districts here. And then just color this in. And of course, we do want this to be a little bit pretty, so let's do that. And we do want to give the green, I always forget what it's called, organic and local produce. Very nice. So we do want, of course, some water. So let's put that down right away before I forget. Like this, and if we follow the main roads, we can cover the inside of this area as well. So let's just do that. I will also take care of the water on the other side. Very nice. And then I'm just going to put down a little bit of this Green Cities commercial right away. And also have some nice blocks here. Maybe like this. And I think maybe there is a nice spot to maybe put another unique building. For example, the official park will fit in very nicely here. Just to that we don't get too boring with this. And I think we can put down a normal plaza alongside like this. Just so yeah, that looks perfect. And then maybe we can even squeeze a walking path in between to connect those two sides up. Very good. And let's do it like this. So that will be kind of our plaza of this commercial area. And we can fill this up so we have a nice texture. And maybe there's even going to fit a palm tree in between. There is a sweet spot, so I can put down a couple of palm trees just to give it some very important feeling. Hold on. Like this. I think that looks good enough for me. We are going to need also one commercial block already in this side, just because to connect through the power. And this is going to slowly develop. We can already zone some more housing on this side. Like this, so some more people can move in. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. We can delete this and also put down one more commercial asset or commercial zoning there. Our park still hasn't upgraded because we don't have enough people visiting, but that's fine. At some point it will hopefully upgrade. Now, as for preparing people to live here, I think I'm going to use the main intersections that we already have, and I'm just going to come out like this, leave a little bit of space towards the highway because we do not want people to get sick of sound pollution, like this and like this. And then we probably do want another road like this, and we can now connect up all those spikes and provide some inside connections. So that's what we're going to do. As I said, we're not going to be too picky with how this looks, just because we are trying to win this scenario and not trying to win a design award. So we just try to make it look interesting, but also we are trying to be efficient. And we can do it like this. And that will actually give us a lot of zoning space for people to move in, which is exactly what we want. We also then will have some opportunities to provide some walking path networks. Of course, probably here I could even go straight, but this is fine like this. I did use the bicycle road just because maybe people want to use the bicycle to move inside this area. And do we want to provide something special here? I don't think so. We are just going to put down some essentials because we do probably need some more schools. Now, I just see some power problems arising. So let's quickly check our budget. Yeah, our budget is on 100%, so we are going to need some more energy production, and we do have a little area here to put down another geothermal plant, maybe even a third one in case we need it. But for the moment, yes, this will provide a lot of electricity. The rest of the city, I think, is doing fine at the moment, so let's just continue with our area here. I do want maybe next to the botanical garden a high school and a elementary school for these people here, and maybe also some people from around here. And then I think I'm going to put down yet another one on this side so that we have plenty of access to education. So let's do high school and elementary school here as well for all those people that will live in this quite or rather big block, I think. What we also probably will need, I'm just going to put down all the basics, another post office, because yeah, we want them to spread out a little bit. And I think it can go here around our commercial zone, because I do believe some people will probably go there, like go shopping and put down some mail. Then here we have a nice spot to put down some city services, like for example a fire station and a big police station. So let's put that down right away. We do want a firehouse and a big police station. Yes, that will serve this entire block. Very good. We do need some water. And of course, we're also going to need some water in this entire block. And probably we soon also need to expand our water pumping services and our sewage, but let's put down some pipes first. This is hopefully going to cover everything. Very good. And like this. And probably just because we are putting down pipes, we're going to connect through on our main road. Very good. I think this is looking very nice. We do get some housing demand, so let's start zoning some housing. And we do have some weird squares here, but that's no problem. We can always just kind of use those empty spaces to put down some walking path. And maybe let's do another row like this. Yes, and before too many houses grow, let's put in the walking path. Beautiful. Now here, I did of course already forget to do it, so let's do it now. I think mostly it should be fine without destroying any or too many houses. This guy has to move out, I'm sorry. So does no, here actually it worked. And we can connect up to this plaza. I'm never really sure if they can actually walk through, but we will try anyways. And also here, people can move in. So also here and here. Very nice. Now, of course, we also are going to need some entertainment on this side. So let's put down a couple of parks. And let's do, like, what's this, the dog park, I think, on either side. And then small park, that's actually not so small. Maybe here and here. Although, do we want... No, let's, because we already have the dog park there. Let's put down a large playground. Yeah, that's fine for now. We do have a lot of housing demand still, but it seems like we already have enough available zones. So I'm just going to zone a little bit more and then clean it up. Here, this block is rather small, so I don't think we need to put down a walking path. You can easily walk around it. Well, technically they can also do that here, but we have the space. So what's your problem? Not enough workers? Yes, people should be moving in shortly. Let's speed up a little bit and see what's growing in. Yes, that is looking fine. Can we start deleting some of this power line here? We can, which of course is also very good. This one not yet. We do need some connection through there. Very, very nice. Traffic is still doing perfectly, I think. Everything over 90% to me is perfect. And I try to always stay above 80%. That would be the goal. One thing I did actually want to do, and now is already a little bit hard, is to put in a international bus station or intercity bus station. But before we do that, let's put down some more park assets. Now, because we need some entertainment in this park area, but the only thing that's really interesting for us is the chessboard. So let's just provide one or two of those. I think probably you would want one on either side of the park. So let's branch off here, and maybe we can put down one on this side and one on this side. Yes. And now see if we have enough entertainment. No, we don't. So let's put down another plaza. Maybe like this. Yeah, it's not the prettiest park in the world, but it does provide some entertainment, which is exactly what we want. Okay. Now, about this intercity bus station I was talking about, we do want to allow some people coming into our city, also because we are going to build a international university, or we're going to build one university, so probably we also want some outside students. And I also always like I like people coming in from the outside close to a intersection, highway interchange, because those things produce a lot of traffic. So this intercity bus hub could fit inside here if we did some cleaning up, but we have to see for a moment. So let's quickly pause, because here would be a good spot, on not only because it's close to the highway interchange, but also because it's close to our future university. So that's exactly what we would want. So if I come out here, we do not want to be too close to here. And then follow along this road like this. Does this fit in here? It could if we do some cleaning up. So I think I do want to do that. So let's delete some of this zoning. I think that should be enough. Yes. And then we do need to move this park. So do we have some space for this huge park? It could actually fit here, but now it's already occupied. So for the moment, let's just put it here. We can see about that later. And we can put in our intercity bus hub here. Yeah, actually it doesn't look too bad. Not too bad. Not sure about the noise, but yeah, people will deal with it. Let's turn off this traffic light and put a stop sign here. We do want people to prioritize. Now, I do just notice we have a lot of traffic lights on this road because, of course, we never turn them off. So let's do that. And now there's a lot of upgrading going on, which is also nice. And I think now it's also time to take care of our bus lines, because we do have a little bit of redundancy. For example, this green line we don't really need, because that's exactly also where our tram is going. I think the red and the black line are perfectly fine. So let's replace the green line and do something else. So green line, although this actually did get a lot of passengers, but those people I think can also take the tram. We will see about it, else we just put it back. Now, what I would want instead is that we have a, what we could also do, just thinking about it, is put in the red line and the black line into our loop here. That's what we wanted. And this is very close as well. Yes, that's fine. So what we would want to do is kind of have a bus that collects people from the outside. So let's have an interchange here and then just go every other block around this area here. And then have them have it connect. Do we want? No, we don't. Maybe go here, and just kind of collect people from the outside and have some interchange opportunities like this. So that's one bus line, just collecting people and bring them to the main road, bring them to the red line and bring them close to here. I'm going to build a walking path through there so they can walk to the international bus stop, intercity bus stop. And then now what we also want is the same thing around here. So we are going to build a bus line that comes there and then just stops every other block around here. then provides access to the tram line at some point, and like this. Now we'll see how this functions and then adjust as we need. This here we need, but we are going to put down a regular road so we don't get this alarm signal here the entire time. Nice. And now we have a lot of housing demand. So let's put in some housing on this side so that we have some power sinking through. Then let's just clean up those small spaces. We do not like these tiny houses. And power should be sinking through shortly. And we can put down, maybe, no, let's keep it small. I was thinking to put down some high density commercial here, but let's just do small commercial, and also because the Green Cities organic and local produce doesn't really have the big commercial assets anyways. There's some traffic, but I think that's also because we just built a lot of stuff. Because overall, yes, still flowing very, very nicely. Now, I did want to put down a walking path inside of here, or maybe around the bus hub here. So let's do that. Can we squeeze in one on this side? We just can squeeze a gravel path. Now can we upgrade? Yes. Trick, if it doesn't go with the gravel, if it doesn't with the regular path, just put down a gravel path. Now can we also squeeze a fence? Or is that too much? Yeah, just have to do it like this. And then go through like this. Or if I'm going quiet, but now I'm concentrating on this build here. Just do want to put down some fences, just because also we're so close to the highway. So I'm even going to put down a little bit more sturdy looking fence in between this INTERCITY bus station and our main road, just so people don't wander onto the main road. Nice. So let's quickly check on our city as a whole. We do have enough electricity for now. We are a little bit short, so let's just put down some water services. So we do need another sewage treatment, and we do need another water pump. May remember we have our water pumping station on this side of the river. So that's fine. So our water is taken care of. How's garbage looking? We could use probably another garbage facility, but I think next time, or in a couple of episodes where we buy this square, we're going to have another public utility campus like this one with some power and some garbage, because else those garbage guys have to travel all the way to over here, which maybe is not ideal. Now, death care, probably we can also put down a cemetery inside here. And we only probably have... Oh, we actually have a lot of healthcare facilities, although these are saunas, I think. So probably we can put down another clinic, no, not next to the cemetery, but maybe also on our main road here or on this plaza. So people, you know, let's just quickly visit this plaza. So, you know, you are visiting this plaza, walking around here, looking at the plaza, and then across the street, whoa, you have this kind of thing, looks like a bank, and you have your burned bean coffee, and you also have your clinic, and on the other side, if we walk around, we do have our post office. I think that makes a lot of sense, and actually this does look like a pretty area. So let's go walk around. These are our palm trees, looking very nice, and on this side we have our schools. So yeah, to me this area does look pretty and also makes a lot of sense. So I think we're gonna end this episode right here. We did do a lot of expansion right here, which is nice. So the next time we are going to start working on our campus area. So I hope to see you there, and until then, wish you a nice day. Bye-bye.